winning time.
Yeah, so actually it was a good week. My Bears won. And then also Lakers
Congratulations,
won the
bro.
in-season tournament.
We couldn't meet y'all there.
Nah,
Yeah, I wanted. I ain't gonna lie. I really did want to
I
see the
did
Bucks
too.
Lakers.
I
Like,
did
I was
too.
kind of salty that y'all lost. I was like, damn, I really want to see that. I was invested. Like, it was LeBron. It was the LeBron effect for me. The seeing like how like hard he was going, like how motivated, like how bad he wanted it. He was making everybody like, like hone in on it, and like we played like amazing every like in-season tournament game. Our big three showed up this game. AD looking like the MVP and the defensive player of the year that I said we needed him to look like. Yeah, 41 points.
40 and 20 is a nuts stat line.
It is. It's nuts.
Like in real life. Like in real life.
So yeah, shout out to AD, man, for showing up. We just need that consistently and need you to stay healthy. LeBron had 24, and then Austin Reeves had 28. It was really good to see Austin Reeves like get involved early. That was always my main thing with him. He seemed to get lost in the game sometimes. Yeah, but he held us down the first half of the game. If it wasn't for his scoring and him attacking the rim and stuff like that, it would have been rough for us. We scored 86 points in the paint.
Sheesh. That doesn't surprise me against the Pacers now that I think about it.
Yeah.
But
Big
still,
man go crazy on Pacers.
But still,
86 points in the paint is nuts. AD was just having his way. He was turning his back bucket.
Having my way.
Yeah, it was just simple. And it was good. Like I like scheduled my Saturday so I can make sure that I was
watching
at home. And I was like, this ain't even like the finals or nothing, but I felt it though. It was still must see, and it felt good to win it.
Yeah, I don't like people like trying to. I don't like people trying to make fun of them for like, oh, they popping champagne, they got t-shirts, and they raising the banner. It's like they won a thing. Like
exactly,
it don't matter that it didn't come at the end of the season. Like they won a thing, they celebrated, and now they move on to the rest of the season. It's not.
I think it helps us our morale and our chemistry more than anything. Like winning this, like now it's like, fam, like we won this, we can go to the playoffs, so we can do it again.
Now, I will just say, to throw a little...
I knew the hate was coming. Hey.
I just have to say, y'all group was kind of trash.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
Right.
There we go.
It was kind of trash. Right. But y'all did have to beat the Suns. So that was, that's...
light work.
Oh.
Which are those niggas ever going to play together?
It seems like they are.
Bradley Beal finally come back and Kevin Durant. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But y'all did that, and then y'all played the Pacers. And I'm not trying to say anything about the Pacers because the Bucks ain't beat the Pacers yet this season. So
Pacers are fast, dude.
Yes, they are.
And them motherfuckers can shoot.
Yeah. Halliburton on another level right now.
I got a question. Is TJ McConnell the white Jose Alvarado, or is Jose Alvarado the Boricua TJ McConnell?
Boricua.
TJ was in the league first, right?
Yeah.
And then,
he's always been known to be like the hustling.
Then I'm gonna give it to TJ first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's the same nigga.
Boricua.
They be scrapping. They get the random buckets and shit. Like ball randomly bounced twice and he picked it up and kicked it up and shooting.
I love
like,
those
bro, what
players.
the fuck?
I love those players. I feel like those are championship pieces. Like that's the type of role player you have, and you be like, that's helpful. Jose.
So I guess then with that question, how do you feel about the in-season tournament? Like, what's your take on it?
I have no qualms. I'm good.
I loved it. We won it too, so it was even easier. but it was enjoyable. Like I literally was looking forward to watching these games.
I didn't like the championship court.
No.
I thought, why are we doing Spider-Man now? I didn't like that. Speaking of the Spider-Man meme, I did not like the blue and red court.
Especially since the whole rest of the color scheme for the tournament was black and
gold. Make the court black and gold. Thank you. That's
black and gold
in Vegas.
Listen,
black and gold would have been fine.
Adam Silver next year for the championship game. Make the court black and silver for the Vegas. Even if it's not in Vegas.
He's been commissioning his ass off.
So I think that I would classify it as a success as well. Because again, to your point, everybody's invested in it.
The players,
up to this point, nobody gave a shit about it. Like, you could try to make fun about it. You can try to say that they was overtly celebrating for a regular in-season, even though it's an in-season tournament, but it's still like a regular game or whatever. Before this all started, I said there's gonna be cats out there that want it just
did.
because.
Yeah.
You gonna give me $500K and a chip? I want it. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking
Give
about.
it to me.
I'll take that too. You have to look at it from just their perspective. Like, bro, it's there. You gonna give me this shit for free? Let me get it.
Because I'm gonna tell you this. Like, if regular season games, if you got paid more, if you won, like, people would celebrate and go harder for those games.
Yeah.
Like, direct deposit hit the same whether you win or lose. So it doesn't, and it's all about like the end of the season. But again, like, if game 36 of the regular season is like, you get 50% more on your check this week if you win this game. It's like,
oh yeah, we running it up.
Money talks.
I mean, and that's you think about the cats. Like, yeah, they got a $20 million contract, but like they got the game checks. The game checks be 50, 40, and the guys that's got the lower end of the salaries, they checks probably about 10, 20, or whatever the case may be. You randomly get 100K, 500K, because I heard, I don't know if it was confirmed or not, because they made it to the semis, some of the Bucks players got like 100K.
Semis was 100, I believe, and then the Pacers got 250, I believe.
Because they made it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So
a lot of players got paid.
Once you made it to Vegas, like you got, in addition to being able to go to Vegas in December of the NBA season, you got some bread. So like, of course you want to win, but it is what it is. Jeff pointed out the minimum players like double their salary.
Yeah,
like dang near, like there was dudes, if you're making $2 million a year, like that's like the vet man, like you're making $2 million, and then you got the
taxes
dudes,
and all of that shit, bro. That's what you got.
That's a fourth of your salary right there already, just from winning this tournament game. Like, yes, that is motivating. That's gonna do it. And people who's making fun of the Lakers for celebrating, we wanted them to take it seriously.
Correct.
Then they take it seriously,
and then now y'all got something to say.
Make it make sense.
Can't win for losing.
You can't.
I'll say something controversial.
All right.
Is it conspiracy?
But it should. No, it's not. It's just, and like, this isn't like any offense to him, but I just feel like people have like deified Kobe at this point. So anything Kobe ever said is just like, that's basketball fact now. And it's just Kobe said, Kobe said, don't raise no banners for blah blah blah. Yeah. It's like, okay, if Kobe was playing in the NCAA tournament, you think that maniacal ass Kobe Bryant,
that nigga would have won.
Like, that's my shit.
He would have won.
This don't count, so I don't really care about it. Like, no,
he would have won it.
He definitely would have been. I need that.
Yeah. Most definitely.
He didn't want it.
So it's just like, just because Kobe said something, don't make it it law. Don't make it fact.
And
like,
Kobe was saying that
opinion.
when something like this didn't even exist.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I saw somebody point out on Twitter that Dr. Buss would have probably hung up a banner because he was always somebody who supported the league's initiatives, but also to be like, we got it first. We did it first. Like, yes, let's hang it up. It ain't like the celebration was like when the Timberwolves a little playing game and was gonna get to the playoffs, and you got Patrick Beverly crying and AD kissing his girl, like,
taking the jerseys off, waving them in the Raptors and shit. Like, they was wild.
Now they were foolish.
That was a little over.
Exactly, they were. OD.
It was, but I get it because it's a team that had been losing.
Exactly,
but it
15
was still
years
funny.
out of the playoffs. It's like,
that was funny. That was, I ain't never seen a celebration like, I haven't seen championship celebrations like what the Wolves had did. When they panned the camera over and KD was kissing his girl, or Cat was kissing his girl, I was just like, yo.
Hey, they say everything except we going to Disneyland.
So another success, branding, players. Halliburton had a limelight, spotlight, everything was center stage for him. He can probably take this now into an all-star appearance this year.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pacers will have a little bit more eyes, a little bit more people will
checking for him.
Yeah, like some of the players that may have not have been getting good looks because they're not on TV regularly and things like that. You had teams now that was in there that even some of the role players now, maybe a couple of coaches like, hey, I like what he's doing. Keep an eye on him for the rest of the season.
They good at their job. They already.
I mean, I
get what you're saying, and like Tyrese Halliburton's first national TV game was against the Celtics in the semifinals of the tournament. So, like, to your point, like, it's doing a good job of putting a spotlight on places that might not necessarily have had the spotlight on them. Also, when's the last time you even paid attention to a November or early December NBA game?
I really didn't pay attention to about March. Maybe February. No, around All-Star. Around All-Stars just got kicked in. Hell no. Like, I'll start paying attention because we start talking about it like heavy. But other than that, I'll really kick in around like
you're more
early
football
February.
Is your favorite,
yeah, I'm really deep into football like that. So right now, I'm like, okay, where we at, bro?
And there were some people trying to say the tournament wasn't that big of a success because the numbers, like, it wasn't that big. But if you compare the numbers to the regular season games last year, you're competing against yourself right here. There's something new. Like, it is what it is, and they saw an increase in viewership with that. Now, I do think that there are still some casual fans who are like, I don't get it, I don't understand it. We're a different audience because we like basketball, so like we was gonna watch it anyways, maybe except for Tim, but we was gonna watch it anyway. So we're a different audience. But the fact they were able to get more people involved, and even having the players being like, "Yo, I'm taking this serious. Like, this is actually real. I want this next year." Like KD said that. I want this next year.
It changed a lot of minds,
and it's the first time going through. So like this is a proof of concept year where you have to show what it is before like people actually invest in it. Because like even me being me and my love of NBA basketball, like I'm like, I read this thing, I understand every word that's in here, but this doesn't make like I don't get it. So I'm not even going to try to get it. I'm just going to watch it through and we'll see. And then I watched it through and it's like, oh, okay, it's not that hard to
grasp the concept.
Yeah. And then like we go through and again, like people invest in it, you pay attention to it, you're looking at the matchups like, oh, that's it's winner takes all. So it's not a game 7, but it's winner take all. Like
it's more like March Madness.
Yeah.
But that's what I love like the intensity of each game, bro. Like, yeah, now our teams is really figuring it out. Motherfuckers is yelling at each other now when they would have been doing this later on in the season. Oh, well, we're not doing the switches enough. The game's getting a little more intense. We're getting closer to the playoffs. We still ain't figuring it out. Now we've had these situations again where we like, all right, yeah, they may be fussing at coach early and stuff like that because they're taking it serious, but now it's speeding up our figuring it out process too.
Yeah.
Shout out to the All-NBA in-season tournament team: Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Tyrese Halliburton, and LeBron James. LeBron James was also the in-season tournament MVP. The one guy who voted for Tyrese Halliburton, who was like, he worked for like Indiana paper. He had some tie to the state, and he voted for Tyrese Halliburton to be the tournament MVP.
I ain't mad at it.
And I just had to smile. I was like,
I ain't mad at it.
Okay. Not the losing team getting an MVP vote.
I ain't mad at it.
I was thinking about the LeBron James kid the other day. I'm like, he got to be like in his 20s now.
You think he that old now?
He got to be close because that was at least a decade ago.
If he was like 6, 7, 8.
He'd be close.
He in his late teens, early 20s at this point. We old.
LeBron.
I mean, to be fair, we're about halfway through December now.
What's that got to do with us being old?
Time is flying, bro. It's going away. We talking about this is already a decade ago. Like that was quick. That's why he acts like I wonder where he's at now. Like it's been a while, but that don't seem like that was that long ago.
I was like, time keeps on ticking.
Yeah, bro. It seems like it's getting faster the older we get too.
I was just saying that. I think I was telling your dad that. I was like, man, I don't know what it is, but this time ain't timing no more.
That's all.
Time is not timing anymore.